If you've been working with a client who has a substance use or alcohol use addiction and they have a relapse, here are my suggestions. I'm a clinical psychologist and I've been working in the field for a long time, and I used to run drug and alcohol counseling groups. Now, the first thing is you want to really normalize that lapses are normal, and a lapse doesn't mean a relapse. So say your client was drinking for 25 years, they'd been sober for 3 months, and they had a relapse. You really want to say it's okay. This happens. Progress isn't linear, because there is a lot of shame and guilt around lapsing when it comes to drinking or substance use. The second thing you want to do is do a behavior chain analysis. This is a technique used in dialectical behavior therapy that allows you to actually go through the chain of events that led to the problem behavior. Now, you can do this with any problem behavior, if it's self-harming or if it's drinking, if it's binge eating. We want to say, okay, was there a vulnerability? Why this particular day? Why out of this particular day did you engage in the behavior as opposed to any other day? Maybe you hadn't eaten properly that day. Maybe you didn't have enough sleep. And then you want to establish what were the links, what were your emotions, what were your feelings, what were your situations that led to the problem behavior. Then we want to look at the consequences. Now, the purpose of a behavior chain analysis is to help the client understand what led to the problem behavior, and then also going back what they could do differently if they had that same emotion. So perhaps for this client, maybe they got triggered because they were 3 months sober and everyone was saying, oh my God, you need to celebrate. And their idea of celebrating is drinking. So you can rewind that trigger and say, okay, can we look at celebration in a different way? And you want to work through that with the client, because if that situation was to reoccur, can they handle it differently? If you enjoy these videos where I give you help on how to manage client situations, let me know in the comments.